We're going to take things even further today with all sorts of legendary gear. And if I'm lucky, I might even be able to break the game a little bit. I've added a whole bunch of upgrades. Basically, when my character levels up, he gets more stuff than ever before. More stats, more skills. To start him out, he's going to get a sword for click damage. He's going to get these, which give him strength. That's going to boost all attributes. That's going to give me more clicks and boots for dexterity. I've also unlocked this option to click automatically and move twice as fast. That way I don't have to wait. Because I'm a very busy person. I did this level up. There's a purple sword. We're going to go ahead and throw that on right away because look at all that good stuff. The downside to extra speed means I can die in a hurry and I might not really notice. But here's the necklace. It's epic, so it's going to give us strength, regen energy, intelligence, etc. As I found before, damage resist is pretty good. And I mean, when I say it out loud like that, I kind of understand it. But at least for these early levels, we're going to speed through them because we know we're going to win. And we got a card already.
The cards will tell.
The Emperor is always a fun one. Improve your equipped items by 1 tier. I'm going to replace all this gear within 30 seconds, so I'm just going to get 15 intelligence because that's going to help me out. That's a permanent long-term upgrade. And we're obviously powerful enough right now to be able to kill everything before me. And there's level 5 and a card. So let's just go with 15 dexterity. That's a pretty good one. This time I'm going to try Theologist. It goes for a lot of critical shots, and chance to dodge apparently is pretty big. Plus, we're going to get +5 auto clicks and crit chance right away, and given that my auto clicks just always going, that's going to help. Not sure if I found any new gear yet. Doesn't really matter this early on. We're probably powerful enough to do this without any upgrades at all. Basically, I'm just going to swap out a few little things. Our gear is nothing spectacular because we're so early on. Next, I'm not really sure. Maybe just 20% crit multiplier. That way we're doing bigger critical hits. And maybe +5% auto clicks attack speed. We'll just overwhelm them with damage today. The more we can hit them, the more chance of crits, the more damage we do, the faster they die, the faster we get to where we're going. And then it looks like today is probably going to be... We're going to put it into dexterity for now, because that's going to be our crit chance and our auto clicks per second. I will maybe add to strength eventually, but for now we want to try crits. I really like this new fast auto speed thing. I don't have to do a single thing. I just sit back and wait. Okay, let's increase that crit chance. I'm hoping I can just kill the enemies in like one shot without ever really even having to see them. And we got another card already. The rate we're getting these has me feeling very good. So we're just going to gain 15 strength because that's a permanent upgrade. And here's the boss. Looks like we're able to defeat him quite easily. Okay, I'm going to go for Gourmet Tools. Each click has a 1% chance to absorb 1 to 3 Orb of Life, healing you for 5% of your click damage. Then we're going to take 20% crit multiplier. And then we're on to fighting tier 2 idiots. And so far they're not posing much of a threat, even with my level 1 gear. Our healing orbs should help me out quite a bit. There's more attack speed again. We're going to check in on our new items. Okay, I'm going to throw on this tier 2 necklace because it is better. The gloves are better. There's a purple sword. Gotta love finding that right away. That does a lot more click damage, items found, efficiency, and intelligence. I'm also maybe going to do something like this too, where extra XP gained. Because the more I can level up, the stronger I'm going to be. I need those high-end skills, and there's a purple cape. We're finding lots of loot today. Our luck is very good. This does a big crit multiplier, but also gives 10 to all attributes, faster clicking, and damage resist. That's actually a really good little cape. I don't really want to add crit chance yet, so I'm just going to keep going with some crit. There was 2 skill points there thanks to my extra upgrades. So currently my crit chance is 12.3%. My crit hit is 413%. So later on we might add some strength to be able to just hit more overall, and that's going to increase our critical hit quite a bit. I didn't have auto fusion on. Okay, now we're going to have a bunch of things combining. But mostly the purple swords I've been finding are about to transform into a legendary. And I really like legendary. Look at all that stuff. Tons of click damage, item found, crit chance, efficiency, all the good stuff. Then back to work. We leveled up again already. That's going quick. I guess extra crit chance wouldn't hurt, but I'm going to put that as kind of a back burner skill. Because if we max that out, that's an extra 1 in 10 hits. It's a critical hit. Another purple sword. We're getting so many. And for whatever reason, our crit chance is up to 17.8% right now. So about 1 in 5 is a critical hit. Okay, we're going to get 20% crit multiplier. We've unlocked the next row of stuff. So that's going to combine 2% chance on your crits to gain a shield equal to 10% of your health plus dodge. So that's going to keep me alive in a big way. Let's go for the dodge first. And then we're going to let some of our garbage combine together. I'm probably long overdue to actually put some of this stuff on. Then it's back to work, but we found another card already. Next enemy has doubled HP, but a legendary item. I always lose on this one. We're going to go for it. Because we should be able to take this guy down. That's actually scarier than I thought it would be, but we got gloves. Then I need to slow it down for a sec because I need to start keeping up with what I'm actually doing for a sec. Those are the new gloves, legendary, extra gold, extra strength, extra everything. Plus these boots, they're going to get me experience gained, so that's a big one. Then I wanted to see what some of these new skills were. The damage is here, so this is extra damage. I think this one comes once in a while. It increases my efficiency. Whoops, I forgot I'm supposed to be doing something to actually attack. I just need to remember that I can use these when I'm in trouble like I was against the double health idiot. We have 1 skill point, so we're going to add this one now. 2% chance on crits to gain a shield. And then what's our crit chance currently? 20%. So 1 in 5 hits, critical hit. And we're attacking so much that just equals a lot of crits just by default. I can't believe how quickly we're leveling up. It's almost stupid. So I'm just going to do these probably evenly like that. So now I have a 5% chance to dodge, I think. So 1 in 20 hits isn't even going to hit me. And that's just damage savings. Here's the boss. I'm going to use... I can't remember what that one does. I don't know. I use my skills. Okay, the boss rewards are all really good. This one, gain 1% damage every second you spend in a fight. Just continually going up. When your HP falls below 20%, you hit the enemy for 100 times damage. Or this one, you regenerate twice as much life and energy between fights. I think I actually want that one. I think that's just going to help me survive, because after a fight, we're traveling along and we can regenerate there. Our damage is falling off just a little bit. I might have to add a little bit of strength. But we've got another skill point. Do we want dodge or do we want this one? Probably dodge for now, because once that gets max, we have a 1 in 4 chance to dodge things, which is huge. Our critical hit multiplier is pretty good. Our crit chance or auto clicks. Let's go to strength for a little bit. I just need a little bit of it to be sure that I'm doing a little more click damage overall. We are going to have to keep an eye on our health a little bit. What we picked so far isn't really able to keep us alive fully, so we might have to do something in that regard. Like add more dodge chance. I think currently there's like a 1 in 8 chance to dodge attacks, which is still pretty good. When we get it to 1 in 4, I'll feel better. And our gear was actually pretty good from tier 2, so tier 3s, it might take a minute before we find really upgrades. That shield thing is probably going to help at some point too, but we got another level up, which is only 1 skill point, that's fine. I did see a little bit of shield pop up there for a second, so that did activate. It's just very small when it does hit, but it is based on our critical hits. There's some purple gloves. I'm actually going to use these to replace my legendary gloves because of the damage resistance. Look at our ridiculous crit multiplier already, 663%. But we're onto the ice golems. Our health seems to be holding up a little better suddenly. I'm not really sure what I swapped out, but whatever it is, it's working. Okay, I get 2 skill points here, so I'm going to go 1 for each of these. Then I'm actually going to swap over to a green tier 3 sword over the legendary just because I get that much extra click damage. That much click damage is just going to do tons of damage with my attack speed. Yeah, that works out pretty nicely. They have 9,000 health, but we hit so many times now that we're just going to be in good shape. And I guess the other one, it gives me a shield equal to 10% of my max HP. That's just... it's going to be more useful if I had more HP. I don't have a ton, so I'm maybe going to avoid that skill now for a bit. Probably should have put the point straight into dodge and one of my older skills now that I think about it. Because a 10% shield is only 12 HP. So we're at about a 1 in 4 dodge chance now. So 3 hits hit me, 1 does not. And that's actually really big for me because everything hits really hard. Okay, we just want purple boots, so those are going to be dexterity, which I want, HP. I lose experience gain here, but that's probably okay now. I feel like we're doing okay experience-wise. Oh, is this the boss already? Oh, it is the boss already. I didn't even notice. He can't even, like, do anything to us. We're going to use our skills, and he's dead. Okay, some of these are also good. Your life regen is always equal to 3% of your max HP a second. That's not bad, but that's more for HP builds, which I don't have. This one will revive us at 50% HP if we die. We have one of those currently. This one slows enemy attack speed by 50% for 3 seconds at the beginning of every fight. That could be good, considering things can't really hit us anyway. 3 seconds is about how long it takes us to kill things. So in theory, that's just going to be damage savings, because things here are starting to hit pretty hard. It's always a big step up when you enter a new area, though. The wildlife stands no chance against us. Here is another card, and I definitely need a better sword. Oh, we could get a legendary item, but if I activate all of my skills, we might get away with this. I'm also going to give myself a new skill first. There's our maximum dodge chance, and activate everything. Please kill it. I think we're going to kill it. We'll get a legendary item. I really need to stop risking that. But there's what we wanted, our legendary body, huge damage resistance, all attributes, life regen, lots of strength, auto clicks. Then I might actually just use one of these basic swords just for that click damage. Because that click damage is just going to mean bigger and bigger crits at all times. And if I'm not mistaken, we just picked up a white sword, which should combine quite nicely with my current white sword to make a green sword. And then it's back to indiscriminately killing everything in front of us. Okay, here's some more cards. These are good. We'll take the extra gold. I don't really know why, but we will. And look at how big our shield's getting. That might actually add up quite a bit. I was starting to wonder if that was a good skill or not. So let's do crit multiplier. And oh, we unlocked the new ones. So let's go 1% chance for crits to mega crit. So now 1% of the crits are going to be a mega crit for 5 times damage. So they're going to hit for like 3000% when they do hit, which is really big. And there's another level up, so I'm just going to kind of get all of these. 0.5% chance to generate 10 auto clicks whenever you click. Not really sure what that means. Then we're going to do 4% chance to create an auto click on any crit. Not really sure what that means. I do like the sound of these mega crits. And I think at best we can get a 5% chance. So 1 in 20 hits is going to be a mega crit. I just found a blue sword, so that's probably going to be better than mine. Extra click damage, extra strength, more items found. Plus we found another card, so we're going to gain 2 skill points, which are probably going to go into mega crit. See, what I'm working towards is this one, gain 0.5% crit multiplier every second until the end of the run. So that's just going to stack up so stupidly big that everything's going to die in one hit. Especially with our critical hit chance being high, so I need to keep increasing our critical hit chance, of course. We're getting so lucky with the cards. 2 skill points is tempting, 15 dexterity is also tempting, but the skill points. Now we have a 1 in 20 chance for mega crit, which means we need more crits, so let's get 1% crit chance, and we're going to keep stacking that up. I also found a purple necklace, which is probably going to be much better than mine in every way, shape, or form. Okay, another level up, another skill point, another 1% crit chance. That means we're at 25% crit chance. 1 in 4 is a crit, and then 1 in 20 of those is a mega crit. And even without boosting strength, we're at 151 HP plus our shield that shows up once in a while, so that definitely helps. The more crits we do, the more shield and everything we're going to get. Oh, we're at the boss already, so we might as well use some of our skills to keep us, whatever, alive and hurting him, mostly. I mostly just want to hurt him. This one can straight up give us poison damage. 10 poison damage, enemy poison cannot go below 1 stack, that's pretty good. You inflict 30% more damage during the first 5 seconds of also good, because they're slowed in that point. Every click has a 3% chance to slow the enemy down by 50% for 3 seconds. These are all really good. Let's take a 3% chance to slow the enemy down, because they're already slow for the first 3 seconds. By the time that's done, they'll probably be slowed again. Enemies will just be continually slowed is my theory. And now we're on to the purple idiots. And so far our skills and gear seem to be holding up pretty well. Another 1% crit chance. Then I think when the enemies get darkened out like that, they're slowed. So yeah, they're still getting slowed a little bit, which is great, because if they're slowed, they do less damage to me, I do more to them. And we found another card. None of these are super good, so let's just gain 15 intelligence, because that's the only one that can really make anything of a difference. I feel like my luck for gear is kind of running out again. Maybe the drops get better as it get further into the level, but so far these guys haven't dropped me anything exciting yet. Then I think I'm going to put this sword on. It's just going to be a little more click damage. We're going to lose strength, but we're going to add poison as well. And I am stacking up a bit of poison on them. Not a ton, but we're doing poison. I like this critical hit build, especially with the attack speed. We just do so many crits, and everything that triggers on a crit is very good for us. And I'm just going to keep adding these. Again, I'm not entirely sure what they do, but it's got to be helpful. I do think I need to start focusing on click damage and higher critical damage, because it's currently at about 900%, which is pretty good, but it can be better. I do have to say, I like the way that we're basically already at the boss. We got here very fast. And our level 5 sword is about to turn into a level 5 blue sword, and that makes me happy. And not as happy as it should have, though. That would only really add intelligence and strength. It would take away my poison, which is important. Well, whatever. The poison's not doing much anyway, I think. We can go back 2 levels to get a little extra experience, and I might actually do that. And then skill-wise, we're going to add another one of these guys. So going back 2 levels just gives us a little more experience and loot. That way we can get our skills earlier, and the earlier we get my ultimate skill, the more that's going to mean moving forward. It scales over time. These guys are able to hurt me though. I can heal through that pretty easily, but I do need to watch my health, because if I get complacent, they will kill me. But look at this loot we found. Level 5 purple, level 5 purple. Our toughness is lacking just a little bit, but we did just find a purple sword, so that's a little bit more damage, extra strength, items found. Give me that. I am going to have to add a little bit of toughness somewhere along the way, though. When I use my skills, we can kill pretty much anything. Some of these aren't that good. Gain 5% bonus damage for every stack of debuff. Currently affecting... I don't really debuff them. Each click generates 0.3% of your max. I don't need the energy. That one's not bad. This one, though, every non-crit gives you a plus 2.5% crit chance. Resets on crit, so I think they just stack up until you have a crit. So obviously we're going to do a lot of critical hits because that's basically all we do anyways. I mean, we have a 48% crit chance already. We're doing so many crits that I'm never really going to catch it on its build-up. But a critical hit is never far away. Every second hit, easy. Things here are hurting us though, so we're going to have to build up some toughness. Okay, let's instantly gain another 2 skill points. Do we want more of these? Maybe the shield should be helping us out more. We do need toughness. Let's add just a little bit of shield. We only need 2 points to get my ultimate skill. Also forgot I started finding tier 6 gear, so that's going to give me extra auto clicks. It's going to give me more gold. I'm going to lose dexterity but gain HP, which I think I need right now. Our crit chance is 60%. I don't think I need any more crit chance. I should switch over to strength because the crit multiplier is going up. Not as high as it was, but it's still pretty high. Strength would just get us clicks and HP. I'm a little conflicted there because I feel like by adding dexterity, we're just adding critical hit chance. We don't need any more considering it's 1 and 2 easy is a critical hit. We can't really get any better than that unless it's 100%. While I think about that, I'm going to put on a purple necklace because it's probably going to be a lot better. It's going to give me extra rarity. We're going to lose some strength, but we're going to get energy. No, we're going to gain strength. I think the biggest thing I need is better body armor. I have gold, but it's like 3 levels old now, so it's not going to hold up. I need some pretty good body armor. We did this level up again. The enemies are up to, I can't really see their HP, 70,000. That was a legendary necklace. So that's going to add intelligence, poison, dexterity in a big way, which we need again, efficiency, energy. Yeah, why not? And then we leveled up again. So let's actually give myself a little bit more auto click speed because that's going to give us 29 clicks per second. Do we level up again? Okay, so now we can get our ultimate, gain 0.5% crit multiplier every second. So currently our crit multiplier is 700%, and every second it goes by, it's now 708%. So that's obviously going to just start doing more and more damage. As more time goes on, I think we're just going to start one-shotting things. Okay, I'm also going to switch my body armor to this one. It's just going to give me extra damage resistance, but then 110% crit multiplier on top. So our crit multiplier is 1,000%, and our super crit I think is 5 times that, so it's 5,000%. So we can hit some idiots for 5,000%. I feel like this is going to get stupid damage-wise. Things are still hurting me, but we'll build up some toughness as soon as we can. I think our something just combined into a legendary headpiece, which is going to add crit chance, energy, HP, experience gained. Yeah, that's fine. Now it's just a matter of survival. And that's going to get ever harder. I don't really know what else I can do about that. So I'm going to keep getting whatever that one is. We're just going to keep hitting things. Our crit multiplier is up to 1,000% already. That's only going to get better. See, if I had that heal on hit that I had before with this kind of attack speed, it would be easy at this point. I'd be so stupidly overpowered that nothing would be able to stop me, including whatever this guy is. Oh, it's the boss already. Didn't realize we were here so quick. Oh, so speaking of that thing I was just talking about, each click heals you for 0.3% of your max HP. We click a lot, we're going to heal ourselves a lot. So, yep, we're getting 0.57 HP per hit. Oh, okay. I thought that would do better than what it is. Everything here is so tough. Okay, a lot to unpack right there. We did get level 8 purple gloves, which should be a lot better because it's going to regen life, which helps more attack speed, intelligence, dexterity. This sword's just going to do a lot more damage. We're going to lose some crit chance. We can afford to lose that. Our crit chance is still 55%.
We've killed all the animals, now we're on to killing the old people.
These are all quite good. So let's gain 2 skill points. So let's go that and that. I did also just put on some better boots that are going to give me more life regeneration, so that's going to help combat my damage. Another level up. 1% crit chance. Where does that leave us? 62%. And I also didn't realize we're up to 53 clicks per second and 1150% critical damage. So when we're doing crits, we're doing a lot because these guys have 200,000 health and they die this quickly. And on top of that now, we're going to add more damage resistance, 122% extra crit multiplier, 25 all attributes, 10 auto clicks a second. I like this damage. This feels good. I'm not even using any of my skills for extra damage. Okay, the last few upgrades mean like enemies just disappear instantly. A minute ago, they were like a bit of a struggle. We would actually like fight them. Now we get a super crit and they disappear entirely. And we just keep stacking up more and more and more. I want 100% crit chance and we're actually starting to get kind of close. I found the boss of this area, so we're just going to hit him with a bit of all of our skills and he's dead. So on top of everything going on, enemies are going to have a 15% chance to miss their attacks. That's just going to help us survive because we're already super hard to hit. So we've never been here before, so these are all new enemies. They don't seem super tough compared to us right now again. I've maxed out my bonus extra crit chance, so we're now at 75% crit chance. Literally 3/4 of our attacks are crits. And if we miss, that goes up, but we don't miss. Plus, here's some nice cards, so let's give ourselves 15% strength, which means we're doing a lot of damage. And we found even more cards. Don't want any of those, let's re-roll. I don't know, let's improve our equipped items by 1 tier. I just realized I probably re-rolled all the stats on a lot of them, like it made them better, but it might have taken away a lot of my stats. But after a quick evaluation of things dying, we're okay. We even built up a bunch of shield there. Kind of zoned out for a second, but we found the level 80 boss of this area. I feel like he's probably just going to die in a big hurry. Yeah, he's dead. These ones aren't that good. Every attack on an enemy below 15% is a crit. Every one of our hits is a crit. 20% attribute per common item. That's actually not bad, but I don't wear common stuff anyway. Poison damage, life regen, and energy regen apply faster. Yeah, whatever. Now we're fighting robots, and I think this is the final level if I'm looking at my artifacts. So, yeah, we're just going to go ahead and plow on through these. And more cards again. I don't really want any of these. I don't really want to go back because we're too overpowered anyway. Though the longer we survive, the more crit multiplier we get. We ourselves are level 50 now, and I have 3 extra skill points that I can't spend on anything. This is the final boss. Or whatever, the final boss of here at least. So we'll find out how strong he is. I'm just going to go ahead and use my skills. He's down to half HP. He had 2.2 million, now he has 0. None of these are really good. So we're going to go with Wishing Star when your HP falls below 20%. Freeze time for 5 seconds and then kill whatever's in front of me. Give me that. Okay, so there is another enemy. We're in the underworld now. In case you're wondering about our stats, in case I die, 1800% crit multiplier, 200 click damage, 85 clicks a second, 60% crit chance. I don't think I'm going to die. I'm just kind of getting lazy about doing things. Another card. I guess we'll just improve our items again. We'll just randomly roll them. Might as well at this point. The enemies have 860,000 health at this point, and they die that quickly. Should I go for it again? And next enemy is doubled HP and attack, but we'll drop a legend. Yeah, whatever. Let's risk it. We can take him. Yeah, we obliterated that thing. Wow. And for our hard work, look what we got. Level 10 legendary boots. Better dexterity, XP doesn't matter, clicks per second is huge. And 30 tall attributes. So I guess this is the big boss. He has 3 million health. We don't need to know what he has to say. I don't care. He's down to half health and he's dead. Well, I guess that's what 2500% crit multiplier looks like. Our highest single damage was 144,000.